Ladies and gentlemen, of course, I forgot to unmute the microphone. Welcome to Reactions Line. I know it's not a Thursday night. It is a Tuesday. No, hang on. It's not a Tuesday night. It's a Thursday night. Tonight, we are doing...
Hey, I'm on holidays every night, so weekend.
At the moment, we are going to be doing the taste test between Coke Zero and No Sugar Coke. Some of the things we were just saying while we were muted, because, of course, I muted everything, was that I drink a considerable amount of...
Yes. I got roped into this because you are a frequent Coke drinker and I'm not a very experienced Coke drinker. I would have a Coke-based product maybe once every couple of months, I would say. And not consistently Coke Zero. I might drink a regular Coca-Cola, a Coca-Cola with vanilla, a Diet Coke, a Coke Zero, whatever.
Yep. So on my side over here, I will have the traditional Coke Zero, and Elle on her side will have the No Sugar Coke. We'll be decanting into respective glasses here. I'd love to get...
Now, let's get the ksh.
Oh, yeah.
Let's compare the ksh.
Well, hang on. Before we do that, and we have to hold it from the same distance from the microphone, let's use some white electrical tape that I just happen to have standing here.
Okay. Which one's mine?
You have No
I've got
Sugar
the new
Coke.
one. I've got the fancy one.
Is there a Sharpie on this desk of doom somewhere?
Let's just hold it, okay, like this.
No, but I'd like to have it labelled so we can... It's better for the viewer. You can call in on the number 02-8002-1759 and my head gets cut off.
Wasting everybody's precious time with all of this silliness.
Well, it is absolutely crazy. Okay,
ready?
Look, I think...
Let's just put it on either side of the glass.
How about we go tape is the new one, no tape is Coke Zero. So No Sugar Coke will be tape, empty no tape will be Coke Zero. That makes sense, kind of. Okay, so shall we do... How do we want to do this?
I'll open mine.
Well, hang on. Let's sit it. We have to be semi-scientific about this.
Oh, we're going to sit it on top.
Going to sit it on top, so you can kind of see. This is the sound of Coke Zero first.
Oh, you're going to do yours first now.
Well, you can do it. I'm not going to do it. You can be the baseline. There you go. Let's see what the sound's like. Okay. Yep. Let's compare that to the No Sugar Coke. Same thing.
Different.
It could have been the way it was opened.
That sounded much less explosive.
Okay.
And it also has less... No, it does have less bubbles? Yeah? It's a little bit less bubbly.
Okay.
Maybe? No, maybe
it's
not.
about the same. We do have water to drink in between these tests as well. So we
Cleanse the palate.
Cleanse the palate, if you will. Make sure you throw your comments down below if you'd like to say things. You can also call on in and on that number 02-8002-1759. All right, so...
The original Coke Zero.
The original Coke Zero will do.
So you were telling me that this has been in development for the new one to replace Coke Zero has been in development for years.
Apparently.
Ready to phase out Coke Zero.
Apparently. Now, it kind of caught me by surprise. I am, as I said, an avid cola beverage
But Coke Zero
consumer.
in particular is
Coke
more
Zero,
like
yeah.
special. No, don't yet.
No, we have to do them both at the same time.
first.
No, we're putting both out at the same time, so they have equal carbonation dissipation. I'm trying to pour them. Look, to be honest with you, it's not very scientific. If you want to go and actually watch some great things out there, Lifehacker has a great video online showing double-blind taste tests. This is more comparative.
Now, it has to be noted that when you first tasted...
Oh, yeah.
You have tasted this before.
I did.
When you first tasted this, you're like, tastes the same as Coke Zero.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
It doesn't. It's a lot...
let's just have a little comparison. So Coke Zero.
So it's Coke Zero. Very bubbly on the mouth. It's very quite sharp. To me, at least, anyway.
But Diet Coke's even more.
Oh, yeah, Diet Coke has even more caffeine. So if you want to be a caffeine fiend and drink Coke.
But Diet Coke's even more acidic-y and kind of carbonated than this.
So I moved to Coke Zero to try and cut down on sugar.
Which you were advised was probably not
the best idea. And we've got some
maybe just stop drinking Coca-Cola altogether.
Yeah. And actually, as was mentioned by a particular doctor friend of ours, actually this is really bad for you because your body's now looking for the sugar because of the sweetness. So
yeah, she said you were better off just drinking regular Coke.
Which I've noticed a smaller full sugar Coke. I can't drink a full...
Or just go to the tap and get some water.
Yeah, that would be smart as well. Anyway, so yeah, typical Coke Zero taste. Let's do the no sugar Coca-Cola. It's a finer carbonation. It's not as abrasive on the taste buds, as it were. And it's got kind of like a smoother, more vanilla-y finish, which is closer to real Coke than it is to the other.
Tasting them together now, they do taste kind of similar. But
Hey, who's that joining us?
Hello, it's Francesca.
Hey, Francesca. How you going?
I think that I prefer Coke Zero, but if I have to really, really tell you the truth, a real can of Coke is
Oh, yeah.
the best.
Well, we were just saying
got that smoothness to it, the
Yeah.
real Coke, doesn't it?
Oh, hello?
Hello? She gone.
Oh, no, what happened? Did I bump something? No, everything seems...
No, it's us because it's my phone.
Oh, you're in that really bad reception area zone. Sorry.
Telstra.
But yeah, so I completely agree. Real Coke is much more the winner. But as
For those who are counting their calories.
yeah, we're trying to cut out sugar.
The Coke Zero is cool.
Yeah, it is. It's got more bite to it.
So are you wishing that they're not phasing it out for this no sugar Coke? Are you wishing they would keep the Coke Zero?
Poor Francesca and her poor mobile service. It drops out. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Let me tell you.
So you wishing they didn't?
Telstra. Yourselves.
So you wishing they aren't phasing out Coke
I want to
Zero?
log out because I can't really hear you.
Oh no! Oh, thanks, Francesca. Though.
Bye.
Yeah, Francesca's phone service is absolutely terrible. He's lobbying currently with her current member to fix that because it's terrible. So interesting comparisons there. Francesca, very much on the side of the Coke Zero. If we have a
I
look,
don't understand why they've got so many diet products. Like, why
see your
is...
framing there. You're like half off screen.
Sorry, dear. Okay, how's that?
That's better.
So I don't understand why they've got so many products that are all the same no sugar thing.
That is very interesting that you should mention that. And I think the Sydney Morning Herald had some stuff to say about this. And if I push the correct button here.
Like, there really should just be a full sugar version and then a non-sugar version.
Yep. So if we look
And
at.
they had that weird Coca-Cola Life thing, which...
We'll come back to Steve here in a minute. Basically, they're saying something. Let's have a look what this video has to say. Coca-Cola's net profit down. So they're on a kind of, I guess. Oh, now it's so one thing with Coke. It does make you. What's the correct word for burping?
Gaseous?
Gaseous. Gaseous excretions from the esophagus is something that does happen here. Very interesting. Yeah, it's.
I like the no sugar.
Personally, I prefer the no sugar Coke, which is
over zero.
Yeah, as someone who drinks it quite frequently, which I shouldn't. But that's neither here nor there.
You know what I would like to lobby for? I would like to lobby for no sugar vanilla Coke.
They have that.
No.
They have Diet Coke vanilla.
Diet Coke
yeah,
vanilla.
no
And that's
sugar
not the
vanilla.
same thing.
That would be pretty cool. Reading through the comments because I do need to. Where's SeaWorld? Clearly Coke Zero. Thank you for pointing out I didn't have the sound on before. I'm just, haven't done this for so long. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Brody. Zero Brody is all about the zero. I was all about the zero as well. Old recipe, come what? Old
was
recipe, come zero for the win. There you go. Reactions line, lighting text versus lighting designers. That's another topic for another night, but I will take on. Thank you so much, Ben. Francesca, as we heard, called in before and said that Real Coke is best. As Newton has said, don't even get me started on this one. Renee Dobby, personally, I've never liked soft drinks much at all. But has heard as well that diet drinks are much worse for you. And they are because, again, your brain's craving that sugar now, doesn't get the sugar component, can't process the things, kind of freaks the hell out. Anyone else saying anything else anywhere on the place? Don't forget you can catch us on YouTube and Twitch as well, where the quality is somewhat nicer. But thank you again for joining.
I heard that, just going on that vanilla Coke thing, I heard that that's like an Australian thing. Is that true?
I have no idea. Remember, Reactions Line is one of these things where I have no idea about anything. I just happen to do this show, and hopefully you out there have the answer as a collective brain that is, I'm going to say it, I really do like the no sugar Coke better, which is really odd.
Well, they obviously did their research. They obviously tested a lot of people and came up with something that was that was better than the Coke Zero. And I mean, I remember when Coke Zero came out, that was like as an alternative to Diet Coke, and it was an improvement. Wasn't it?
Oh, compared to Diet Coke, it's much better. It's much closer to that traditional Coke taste. I will say it is so much more chemically on the tongue. Like, get a sip of water first.
Zero.
Yeah. Very fascinating. Well, I think...
read that they're not... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I read that Woolies or Coles, one of them's not going to stock it.
I did hear that as well.
Yeah. Do you know...
Again, no idea. I think Cole said they weren't going to stock it for some reason because they're making too much difficulty.
Too many diet sodas.
You brought up Coke Life before.
Yeah, I don't really understand what that's about.
As someone who likes to try new things and is partial to the cola beverage, super sweet. Like way too sweet. It just was over the top and obviously didn't last very long on shelves.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But there's too many different kinds of Coke now. It's just getting a little bit confusing.
It is.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see us come, I guess from my side, I'm going to say No Sugar Coke wins on this thing, and I'm kind of glad.
Yeah,
it's a
me
bit
too.
sad they are discontinuing Coca-Cola Zero. But anyway, we live, we learn.
Them's the breaks.
Them's the breaks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to continue seeing Reactions Line, my apologies, I've been very busy and not able to do this show, and as Elle can attest to, it's been a few
Just
weeks
had
of
a little bit of hiatus from Reactions Line.
a little bit of hiatus, but we are coming back. I would love to hear your reactions on these topics that I do tend to throw out here. If you'd like to email us, please do reactionsline@gmail.com. I'd love to get some more people on to be on the show. But yeah, so there we go. I think from our side, No Sugar Coke seems to be the winner, which is really interesting. Based on reactions we can see below, definitely see that there is a bit of a swing towards the old Coke Zero, which is a bit of a shame.
Why?
I don't know. Well, again,
The thing is, people can like whatever they want to like. I mean, it's a personal choice, taste thing. And also, like when there's a new product, it takes a long time for people to come around to it. I mean, people may not have tasted the new one.
I mean, I was going to say, go and buy one of each if you can still find it. And
You trying to get free Coca-Cola
not
sent
at
to
all.
us?
Not at all. Yeah, the carbonation is much more fine in the No Sugar Coke. Is that someone else who just jumped on the line? Nope, I'm just hearing things. Well, we might as well wrap it up there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. Very short stream tonight. Short and sweet, as we'd like to say, because it's No Sugar Coke and Coke. Come on, please. It's all artificial sweetener anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. We will see you on the next Reactions Line. Make sure you do check out all the other social media pages. And I'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
That still sounds so wrong. Bye.